tree that spoke. In the dim haze of dawn, where the fog clung low to the forest floor and dew painted silver edges on every leaf, a soundless hush blanketed the ancient woods of Eldergrove. Birds had not yet begun their morning chorus, and the wind held its breath as though the forest itself waited. In the center of this hushed reverence stood a single tree unlike any other, tall, hollow, and twisted with age, its bark furrowed and veined like an old storyteller's face. It loomed over a small clearing where sunlight rarely reached, its limbs stretched wide, not menacingly, but protectively, as though it had something to guard or to say. They called it the Hollow Tree, though no one living had ever dared to linger long enough to learn its secrets. Legends passed from grandmothers to grandchildren told of the tree's whispers in the dead of night, of voices in the wind that carried warnings, riddles, sometimes even names of those long lost. It was said the tree did not merely echo memories, it remembered. It listened. And sometimes it answered. Caelan had grown up on the edge of Eldergrove, hearing these tales with both awe and skepticism. His mother warned him never to stray too deep into the woods, not for fear of beasts, but of something far older, roots that ran deeper than stone and remembered footsteps like footprints pressed into wet clay. But Caelan was not one to be kept away by old stories. At 16 he had already explored every visible trail, charted the moss-covered ruins to the east, and even crossed the stream no one dared name. Yet one place had remained untouched. The Hollow Tree. That morning, guided by nothing more than instinct and the whisper of a dream he could not fully recall, Caelan stepped off the path and into the shaded underworld of Eldergrove's heart. Each step seemed muffled not by leaves or soil but by something less tangible, like the world itself had softened to observe his trespass. He carried only a satchel of bread, and a carved pendant his father had left behind before vanishing into the very woods he now walked. The pendant was old, shaped like an eye enclosed by a ring of leaves, and it pulsed faintly with warmth the closer Caelan came to the clearing. He'd found it in his father's trunk years ago, never understanding its purpose, until now. He reached the clearing just as the sun broke the horizon. Pale gold light struck the hollow tree like a spotlight, igniting motes of dust that danced in the air. The bark glistened with dew, but something shimmered beneath it, tiny glyphs almost invisible, flickering with a faint bluish glow. Caelan froze. The stories had spoken of voices, but never this. The clearing felt alive. Not merely inhabited, but aware. The moments stretched tense and waiting. Then from deep within the tree came a groan, not like wood creaking in wind, but like breath through ancient lungs. Caelan stepped closer, heart pounding. He half expected the ground to swallow him, or a beast to lunge from the shadow.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?